Hey guys, so I will be showing you some of the Mei techniques that I use when I play her. They're not a bunch of techniques, but they do help me get along in the game. Hopefully, you can catch on some of the things I do and learn from it, whether you're against her or in the team with her. Like, for example, if you're against Roadhog, you can use your cryo, and this just totally helps and completely blocks off his attacks. Or if you're against an enemy, you can block off their entrance, but not all of them, so you can just, pick off the enemies one by one. You can also use the ice wall to block some of the enemies' attacks while you're attacking the rest, or you leave it to the rest of the teammates. Her icicles are actually very useful long range, and if you're lucky, you can get really good hits close up and just kill them headshot, just like that. And basically, she has the ice wall, the cryo, which heals her at the same time. She's basically impenetrable. And she also has her special, which you will be seeing later on, her ultimate attack. And there you can see her ice wall really helps block off enemy attacks. And it just gets so annoying for most people if you are against a Mei. Basically, she's like one of the most hated I've heard. In Overwatch if you're playing against her. So here's more of the icicle stuff, and just basically if you're trying to freeze an enemy, I just try to go around them, move a lot as much as possible, block one area with an ice wall to avoid more enemies while I'm freezing another one, because it takes a little bit of a few seconds before they freeze up completely. And you need to really get a good headshot to be able to kill them right away. So, and if they're very low on health, you can basically just freeze them and it'll be easy to kill them and pick them off. The best method I use is just, freeze them when they're going crazy like this. And then once you freeze them, just take a headshot and they're gone, just like that. But of course, it's not a good idea if you're surrounded by so much enemies. You as much as I wanted to use my special there, I was surrounded by too many, so I couldn't attack all of them. And it's always good to try to get them from behind, because they won't have any time to attack you. Except of course if you're against a Mei like her, then she'll just use her annoying cryo. Again, ice wall is really great for blocking annoying enemies who want to just kill you. And if you're against the Mei, as much as possible, just avoid her freeze guns, because it's gonna be a whole 50-50 thing. It just depends on who gets to the person first and who gets to aim better at that moment. So that's if you're against the Mei. And again, her icicles, super useful, even long range. You can see right here. Super fun to play her. Here, I'm gonna catch her from behind. Boom. Sometimes I get lucky with the enemies are already low health, and then I suddenly find myself behind them, get an opportunity to catch them. As much as possible, if you want to be Mei, you want to keep moving. Although, and here you can use her ice wall as a great way to stop specials or protect your team or yourself from specials. It's really useful. Although it can get annoying if there are a lot of trolls on the internet where they just try to block their teammates' way, their entrances and exits. It's kind of annoying, but it's kind of funny too. So here I'm against the Mei, and I just try to get out through the skin of my teeth. Just lucky me. And this is another time I think I use my special. Basically, you just try to time your special right. And best thing I do is I use my cryo during the special so they don't have time to attack you first. And once they're frozen, then you start attacking them like crazy. Headshot, 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 there you go. Sometimes you don't have to be the one attacking, you can always coordinate with your teammates and try to, you know, kill off, freeze the team, the opposing team, and then get someone else to attack them. Like Pharah's ultimate, you can tell her to go ulti on the enemies that are frozen, or you can ask the Bastion to go crazy on them while the enemies are frozen. You know what I mean? So it's really, really fun and really effective if you have a team and you can play it right with them. More useful icicle shots. Zenyatta is essentially weak against her freeze gun. You just have to be able to go around the Zenyatta. Reaper is dangerous up close, so you won't want to freeze Reaper right as you're in front of him. He's just going to shoot you and kill you. Also, here you just saw that I managed to survive that Reaper ulti by putting myself in cryo. So just like pay attention to whether your cryo or any of your specials have loaded or like have warmed up already, so you can always use it in case of emergencies. Like, don't overdo the healing as much as possible, just use the cryo like that, like this time, like when you're like in the middle of a fight, not just to heal like randomly when there's no one there. Again, you can use it to protect your teammates from the specials, like your Pharah's attacks. That definitely decreased the attack by a lot. Here's a special again, and then here's Pharah's special, so that really a good play over there. I wasn't even teammates with this person. I mean, I wasn't even like coordinating with her. It was just by chance, so that was extra perfect timing. Actually, you can also use the ice walls, place it below you, and then it can basically lift you up to places that you might want to hide in or bring your teammates up on. Like, if you had a Bastion as a teammate, you could basically like put him on top of the ice wall, make him go into nooks and crannies that teams don't usually get access to, which is really good too. Oh, also, a side note, during your healing or in your cryo, you have to make sure that Junkrat doesn't like put one of his concussive mines on you, otherwise you'll be dead if he triggers it. Or if Tracer's bombs are stuck on you and it explodes by the time you're out of the cryo, so you gotta pay attention to that too. So you're not basically super impenetrable, you're mostly impenetrable. There is a lot of stuff that I'm probably missing out on, like trying to explain, but basically that's me. Hopefully this was an I don't know, interesting video for you guys about May, and hope you enjoyed the video, and see you around. Bye.